What's up guys, welcome back, and today is Monday. We are leaving on Wednesday, so we've got 2 days to go. We thought we'd pack today and get most of the stuff done, and then tomorrow we can figure out what we've forgotten and basically finish off, do a food shop and stuff like that. So right now I'm just going through my toolbox and basically seeing what tools to bring. So I'm just using a couple of old bags here to store all the tools, and then they're just going to go in here behind the seat. So hopefully not going to need to touch them very much. It's not too hard to get to them if I need to, because I'm going to have a false floor in the back, so I'll show you that in a little bit. But that's kind of the idea. Chuck all the tools behind the seat and hopefully won't need to touch them. Obviously leave out a couple of little hand tools like a shifter and socket set and stuff like that, just little things that might come in handy for little jobs. But overall the big stuff will go in there, and then hopefully the only time we need to touch it is when we're doing a service and stuff like that. So basically trying to pack your whole life into a car for 1 year. It's a bit overwhelming trying to think of everything you're going to need for 1 year, because once you're on the road there's not much chance of getting anything from home. Right, so a little bit of an update. We've just gone and packed a little bit of a spares box here. So we've got bolts ranging from M5 all the way to 6, 8, 10 and 12, hose clamps, Deutsch plugs, electrical bits, copper washers, fuses, small screws, split pins, electrical stuff, O-rings, and like bugles and tech screws and stuff like that. So just got a bit of everything to cover all bases. So this will sit in this, actually no, hold on, sorry. This will go in the drawer here, and then we've got the awning walls on top, awning pegs and stuff like that, awning straps, and then in here is just a bit of random stuff. So we've got a little bit of a, like the most used tools you'd have, some gloves, tie deflator, and some tape and air guard and stuff like that. So that's all the stuff that should probably get used the most. This is a crate here that'll sit on top of the drawer and get strapped down. So this is probably something that'll just get taken out at night when we're setting up. It's a bit of a pain, like I would like to keep another drawer in there, but it just takes up way too much space. So this actually fits in next to the gas cooker up there. So we've just got a few spares in here. We've got the service kit, we've got the hose for filling up the water tank, we've got a tyre repair kit, filter, fan, and the shower. So just stuff that you probably use at night, plus the spares that you want locked away inside the canopy. And to fill this little dead space in here, basically just got one of these drawers from Kmart. I think they're 12 bucks. So that's what I'm going to be running inside for clothes storage and stuff like that as well. These things are awesome because they stack nicely. So you've got an extra large, that's the large, which I've got 2 of, and then these on tops. All right, so for the tools in here, we've got a backpack over there. We've got one of the hardcore light bags, and then a motorbike cover bag there that's got all the electrical stuff in it. So everything's a little bit divided up so I can figure out what bag I need if we're just doing a quick changeover. And then power tools will just sit on top. They'll probably find a new home, but for now they can sit there until we find somewhere a bit better. So now it is Tuesday morning. Found out yesterday at Arvo that my inverter wouldn't run our little NutriBullet blender, which was like one of the, well, probably the biggest thing that will run off the inverter. And after further inspection, so I got this thing from the auctions for like $80, and stupid me at the time, this was about probably a year ago I bought it, I realised it's actually a modified sine wave. This morning's job has been getting a PowerTech 1500 watts, so I've gone from 1000 watt to a 1500 watt as well, which is good because it's just a little bit more juice. So my NutriBullet is only a 700 watt blender, so 1500 watt is definitely doable for that. I've actually made a smoothie this morning with it just to test that it does work, so that's all good, thankfully. We've also added in a power board here, and that way we can run multiple things. So I can leave the Milwaukee charger plugged in off that, and then we'll just plug in the laptop and battery chargers and stuff like that. So I got the tent set up just so we can throw some bedding in. It is a Drifter 1.2, so they are really skinny when they're packed up. So you can only really leave 2 pillows and a doona if you're lucky in there, or a thin blanket. But to combat that, I've got a cargo net here hanging off the old shit handles in the back, which holds up. So this is a king sleeping bag. I actually don't mind the king sleeping bag, I must say. Nice and warm, so that's for the colder months when we're going around. That's why it's tucked up, stored out of the way, and can use it when we eventually need it. Yo, so we are here in Geraldton, just having a bit of lunch. Just got a sandwich on the go and some salad. Fully packed, so we left about 9:30 this morning. Reasonably set up and no drama so far. Just got some fuel, and Gibbo's doing a food shop, so He'll be here in a minute, eat some lunch. Then we got about another 3.5 hours to go to get to Gladstone camping area. So that's tonight's first stop. Get the big drive out the way first up. So we got fully loaded pantry here. So we got 3 drawers full of food. Got the sink on the fridge there. Oops. Fridge is pretty much full as well. We got the camp chairs on the back. We got the ladder, tub full of extra stuff like snorkel gear and sand mat and whatnot. We got a drain tub for doing services. And then at the moment until tonight, we've just got pillows stashed here, so 2 of them will go in the tent. Clothes behind that, and everything else is kind of tossed in now until we find a place for it. So